I'm Corbett Wall with DV Auction, here with your feeder flash for Thursday, April the 20th. And boy, does good news travel fast. During the day on Wednesday when the sales were going on all across the country, they had good sales going. Places like Dodge City, El Reno, Oklahoma, St. Joe, Missouri, Creston, Iowa, Torrington, Wyoming were having good sales. And then when the fat cattle trade broke out early in the afternoon, they just kicked up into a higher gear. And just good prices handling all over everywhere. We knew that we were probably going to get more money for fat cattle. Nobody was talking too much about it. Hated to brag, but the way things were lining up, you just felt like we were going to get more money for fat cattle this week. And sure enough, we did. The board's been cooperating. You look at the board on Wednesday there, live cattle futures, April contract up another $1.15. Near $1.28 now, and you remember it was lagging 12 bucks behind cash there just not that long ago, but it just almost had it chased down. Would have had it chased down today, but then they put $4 on, so it's going to have some more rally to catch it. I hope some guys got on there and bet on the come on that April board, because it's really gone up here in the last couple of weeks. Your June and beyond and out front boards were the contracts were 30 to 45 cents higher. Feeder cattle futures, May was up a quarter. August was up 77 cents and up close to 143 now. So looking good for late summer. But the fat cattle trade started out there early in the afternoon on Wednesday with Texas breaking loose at 132, which was $4 higher. Kansas 130 to 131, which was $2 to $3 higher. Nebraska had some light trade, which they don't have a lot of cattle that are ready and not a lot of cattle trading up there, but they did have a few sales at 133. And Colorado had some sales at 133, but continued to abuse that fed cattle exchange. I was in hopes that that thing would catch on and the Packers might start using it, trying to show that they did agree with having a little bit of competition and a transparent type market, but they just continue to abuse that fed cattle exchange. The last couple of weeks there hadn't been any sales hardly at all on there, with the Packers just completely turning their nose up at the thought of anybody wanting to try to hold the market together. And now that they've shown that they need the cattle and they're short of cattle, they came in on Wednesday morning there, had nearly 4,500 head offered, and a nice offering of fed cattle there on that timed auction. Only sold 700 of them, from 126.5 to 129.25, with a weighted average at 128.62. And then within a couple of hours, they were trading cattle $3 or $4 higher than that on a direct basis. So just abusing that form right there, and it's a shame to see that. But your feeder cattle auctions on Wednesday, real-time index on Beef Market Central shot up $2.20. That's on the average of all the 700 to 900 pound steers in the 12-state area there. So that's significant. That just goes to show you how much higher those sales were. But all the way up to 137.69 late in the day on Wednesday. OKC West, if you throw in the Tuesday calves, they had 12,800 head. They're just getting so big anymore. Feeder steers 2 to 5 higher. Feeder heifers 1 to 3 higher. On Tuesday, the bulk of those calves sold $2 to $4 higher, with a few peewee calves weak to $2 lower. But big prices all over the place. My friend Tracy Thompson, she sent me a text there early in the afternoon. She was in Green City, Missouri at the Green City Livestock Market, which I used to quip that they named that little town after the condition of the cattle at the sale barn, but it would work, I guarantee you. But they sold a load of 780 pound steers at $156.75. Now that's a crazy price. They do crazy things in Green City, Missouri, but I'll guarantee you those cattle would be able to read and write. They'd be all black, they'd be wrung out, they'd be in a thin condition, and they might unload and weigh more at the scales at the feedlot wherever they're going than they did going through the ring. So you got to take that all into account, but nobody can sell cattle higher than Green City, Missouri. Torrington, Wyoming at 2:30 on Wednesday. If you look at the individual quote there on Beef Market Central, 114 steers weighed 837 at 144.75. That's your feeder flash for Thursday.